Hello everybody, my name is Red Byers, and I'm coming at you with another story time. This time we're going to talk about my Disney World trip with band my senior year of high school. Disclaimer, if it gets sassy at any points, I'm honestly being overdramatic. Without further ado, let's get on with this video. So this is my senior year of high school, and every 4 years my high school's marching band goes to Disney World. And so we were having our meeting one day. This is the exciting news. About financial stuff that we had to deal with to be able to go on the trip, and our band director informed us that she was pregnant going on the trip, which was super exciting. But moving on into the trip itself, so from where I live at in Ohio to Disney World in Florida is about 16 and a half hours, and that's without stopping. And so on her way to Disney, multiple of our buses decide to break down. So our 16-hour bus ride turns into 26 hours. And we lost a ton of time at Epcot, which was a little bit disappointing, but at the same time, I still got to be there, and I mean, I can't pass that opportunity up. Either way, Disney was incredible. So let's talk about the other aspects. So first of all, we were late as hell. It was so bad. The buses started to stink from people using the bathroom, and it was just really uncomfortable being on a bus for so long, but at the end of the day, it's all worth it, and I'll tell you why by the end of this video. So basically on day one, we went to Epcot. We got to spend a couple hours there still. It wasn't too bad. It was raining a lot, so it was a little bit miserable, but at the same time, it was really cool, but Epcot definitely wasn't my favorite part of Disney, to be honest. Then later, I think it was the next day, we went to the beach. We went to the beach as a band, and me and my two best friends, we had a lot of fun. We took some cute little Tumblr pictures with our toes in the sand and stuff. It was a little bit cloudy and stormy, but it was a super fun day at the beach, you know. We were able to swim. We got to spend like an hour and a half to 2 hours there, so I really wish that we could have spent more time, but we were on a really tight schedule. And we got fed bomb food, like so good. Like the food on this entire trip was incredible. But then there's not really much to that day. We went to Ron John's surf shop and we just looked at a bunch of stuff around there. Not too much to that day, but the third day, this is when it gets exciting. We got to go to Magic Kingdom. This was also the day of the parade that we had to do in Disney World. Or was this Wednesday? I can't remember if we did the parade on Wednesday or Thursday. So if I actually flip the days, no big deal. Either way, these events all happened. I might just say them out of order on accident. So we had our parade that day, and it was so cool getting to parade through Disney World. But it was hot, and I would definitely admit that I felt like I was going to pass out a few times, and I felt like I wanted to puke. It was really hot. But before the parade, we had a couple hours to explore Magic Kingdom. And my friend group, we had to stay in groups, and my friend group, we were headed to the spot where we had our meet up to start getting ready for the parade. And we got lost. We looked at the map, we read it wrong, and we got lost, like super lost. And we were like 20 to 30 minutes late. And so I get a phone call. I didn't realize this was one of my band directors. And I answer the phone and I'm like, what? We're on our way. Only to then realize I got kind of snippy with my band director. Not a good idea. And so we finally get there. We're a little bit late and we're so upset because we got lost and like we felt bad, but we couldn't help it. Like Disney's a big place. It's easy to get lost. And we got yelled at, of course, and I remember a bunch of people in the band, not everybody, but a bunch of people in the band were like giving us dirty looks, and some of them were being so rude. And my one friend, I thought she was going to just punch them in the face. She was so mad at people who were being rude to us. But like, at the end of the day, we got a little bit lost. It was our own fault. We probably should have headed back earlier. But at the same time, some people reacted a little bit, but it's okay because we got there, and then we got to go backstage of Disney. and I can't really tell you anything about this, but we got to go backstage and get dressed, and then we did the parade, and it's so cool getting to parade right in front of the castle. I will never forget the moment that we walked into Magic Kingdom and I got to look at that castle. You know what I'm talking about. That moment that dreams are made of. As a child, you always dream of standing there and looking up at the Disney World castle. Incredible. It is so gorgeous. It is so beautiful. And I loved it. So after the parade, we had a little bit more time to explore. And so my friend group, we got food at this Hispanic place. And oh my gosh, once again, the food was so good. The food everywhere in Disney is honestly just really, really good. And on top of it all, like, everybody has like a role to play, and it's so cool because like every single character in Disney is so well done, and everybody does their job so well. You truly get lost in the magic of Magic Kingdom. Disney World is truly incredible. It was one of my favorite trips I've ever been on. And so we also, the next day, did this workshop where we played music with like one of Disney's actual composers / arrangers, and it was really cool getting to do this because not many people get this opportunity to work with like a professional in the industry, and it's really cool knowing that like he was giving us advice and we were getting to play like original scores of Disney music. And I mean, I could geek out about this all day because I used to be a music major, but I switched to integrated language arts, but that's a whole different story time. But I could totally geek out about this all day. I won't, because I know not everybody gets like this, but it was just a really cool experience is what I'm going to say. Actually, I think this happened the day before the parade. I think the parade was Thursday and this was on Wednesday, so I'm sorry I flipped things a little bit, but no big deal. They happened. All of this stuff happened. And so we get to play all this music, and then the bus company tried to pay us back for how much time we lost in Epcot by providing us with a bunch of free food that night at the hotel. And so now I want to talk about the hotel. This hotel was honestly incredible. Not like the absolute nicest hotel I've ever stayed in, but like it was pretty damn nice. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty nice. Breakfast wasn't bad, except for the orange juice. I didn't really like the orange juice. I thought it tasted kind of chemicals. I was like, is this safe? But it was honestly fine. I'm just not an orange juice person anyways. It had this huge pool. It was a massive pool. The hotel was so big. There was other schools there. I don't even really know what to say about it. It was just gorgeous. And there was this little marketplace in it where I kept getting pineapple soda. Let me tell you, I've never had pineapple soda here in Ohio, but it was so good. It is like one of my new like cravings that I have from time to time because like I had it so much in Florida and I can't find it here. And so I used to go to that market like every night before we were required to be in our rooms and get like some more pineapple soda for the next day and stuff. And the woman working at the cash register, she kind of got to know me, and every time I walked in, she was like, "Are you coming for another pineapple soda?" So I thought that was kind of funny and cute. And then on our last full day, we got to go to Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom was probably my second favorite place to be. It is so cool and just so exciting. I just really like animals anyways though, so I like the idea of Animal Kingdom. And on top of all of that, there was this ride, Mount Everest, or maybe it was just called Everest. And it was the very first time I ever rode a roller coaster. And my friends were like, "Oh, you'll be fine, you're going to love it." And I did love it. I absolutely loved it. You like go and you're going like up Mount Everest, and then like you go through a cave and like a Yeti jumps out at you, and it's super cool. And then like once you get to the top, it goes backwards like super fast. And I obviously screamed my head off like the entire time because, you know, my first roller coaster, but it was super fun. If you go to Disney World, definitely ride it. It was super cool. And then we just kind of explored, and my favorite part was at there was like cultural spots, and the African spot was so cool because they were doing traditional African dancing, and they were calling people up to dance, and let me tell you, your homeboy loves to dance, and he loves attention. So my friends and I, we went out there and we learned the dances and we danced with them, and it was a super fun experience. It was probably the highlight of the entire trip for me, was just dancing with my friends and getting to just kind of let loose like that in front of like a crowd of people. Like, it was super cool. We were just having a blast. Even if we looked stupid, I don't know if we looked good. We probably didn't, because I'm not an actual dancer, but like, I like doing it, so that's all that matters. And it was probably the highlight of the entire trip, because my friends and I, we truly had a blast doing that. And then we went to Hollywood Studios. We kind of just shopped around a lot. My friends rode the Tower of Terror. I didn't go on it. I was too afraid of that one. And we got ice cream. We shopped some more. We didn't do a ton in Hollywood Studios, but then at night we went and we watched. I can't remember the name of the show. I am so sorry. It's in Hollywood Studios, I guess. Look it up. I'm so sorry. I'll put it down in the description. I'll look it up and put it in the description. I can't believe I forgot the name of the show. But it was incredible. Like, I was almost moved to tears, because this performance was so well done. It's like on water, and it's so well done. You see all like the Disney princesses, you see Mickey, you see everything, and there's like cool tricks with fire. Not gonna give it away though. You'll have to go to see it, because it's really incredible. And the coolest part was, sitting directly diagonal from us was a YouTuber who I actually enjoy a lot, and my friend is like a pretty big fan of. And I kind of was like losing it. On YouTube, his username is Soundly Awake. His first name's Nicola. So I thought that was really cool, getting to like meet somebody who does YouTube, because I've kind of always wanted to do it, and I'm just now getting started. And it was just kind of cool to get to actually see somebody there who was doing something that I've always kind of wanted to try doing. And so like we talked to him, and like my friend gave him a hug and took a selfie with him and everything. It was super cool. And then we left directly from there. We went home directly after Hollywood Studios. We got on the buses and we left, and we headed home. So this trip lasted about 6 days. And it was truly such a fun experience. Oh, wait! We have to go back to Magic Kingdom for a second. At night, we got to watch the fireworks that go off in front of the castle and around the castle, and they were so gorgeous. Let me tell you that it was one of the most gorgeous sights I've ever seen, because they have the music playing with it, and the fireworks are just perfectly timed, and it's just so beautiful. Favorite thing ever. Like, visually, it was so gorgeous, and so, yes. I have nothing else to say about that. So then we headed home, and we had more bus issues on the way home for a second, but it wasn't as bad. And we got home, we unpacked, and we went home and we slept, because everyone was tired. But at the end of the day, Disney World was one of my favorite places I've ever gone. I'm planning on going back as soon as I can. I truly love it there. I felt like such a kid. I felt like my dreams from childhood were coming true. And honestly, if you ever get the chance to go, you should totally go. I don't care if you're 30 years old. I don't care if you're 4 years old. I don't care if you're 55. No matter what age you are, you can go to Disney World and you can enjoy yourself and just live your childhood dreams of being in Magic Kingdom, seeing that castle with your own eyes. It is such a magical experience. And truly, when I say this, you easily forget that you're in an amusement park. Like, it truly feels like you're in this completely different world. And it was such a fun time. So, thank you for watching, guys. Give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and subscribe, because why not? Shameless plug. Bye.